The Federal Reserve and Chairman Jerome Powell defying calls from President Trump to cut the Fed's key interest rate, instead holding steady.
The U.S. economy expanded at a solid pace last year and is coming into 2026 on a firm footing.
With real-world impacts for Americans, the decision critical for everything from mortgage rates to credit cards to car loans. The bank balancing inflation that's still higher than it would like, and a job market that slowed dramatically last year but may be stabilizing. The pause widely expected on Wall Street. The S&P 500 briefly topped 7,000 for the first time ever, though markets closed mixed after a flurry of corporate earnings and layoff announcements. Amazon slashing 16,000 roles, UPS expected to eliminate 30,000 positions, and Nike planning to lay off hundreds at distribution centers, among others. Still, President Trump has touted the economy as the hottest in the world and is expected to name his next Fed pick within days.
I'll announce it pretty soon. You'll see rates come down a lot.
And the interest rate decision likely to be unwelcome news to the president, who has repeatedly attacked Powell.
He should be fine. Guy's grossly incompetent.
Powell also under pressure from the Justice Department with an investigation into his congressional testimony about Fed building renovations. He would not answer questions about that, but he did offer some advice for the next Fed chair.
Get pulled into elected politics. Don't do it.
Powell's term as chairman of the Fed is over in May. He would not say whether he would stay on the board after that. He also talked about AI and the build out of AI in the economy. He said ultimately it's good. It'll help the economy grow. But, I asked him, what does artificial intelligence mean for entry-level jobs? And he acknowledged to me that it could be disruptive in the near term. Longer term, these new technologies can be good for productivity, good for the economy. But he did acknowledge they're watching the job market and watching what kind of disruption AI could be, especially for
entry-level and also mid-level jobs.
That's right, absolutely.
Any indication how disruptive?
Not yet. They're just kind of watching that to see it's a new technology. Whenever there's a new technology, you watch to see what the medium-term and long-term impacts are. So we'll see.
Thank you, Christine.
Nice to see you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.